lady here, and guess what? I have a new friend. Her name is Cynthia. She's from California, and we are here together at the 2018 Wahls Protocol Seminar. And I have to say, I walked in with hula hoops, and she said, I hula hoop.
Yes.
And so she was hula hooping with me earlier, and I said, hey, can I interview you? So, one, thanks for joining me.
Thank you for inviting me to have this conversation.
My pleasure. And then she said, how long can you go? So I'll just jump right to the beginning. What started you hula hooping?
About 3 years ago, I was at the Optimum Health Institute in San Diego, Encinitas. I couldn't, during the exercise time, I struggled with being able to keep up with the whole group in the walk. So we were given alternatives for people like me to try other ways of moving. And so I tried the hula hoop. And by the end of the 10 days that I was there,
Ooh, 10 days. Wow.
I actually was able to keep it up for maybe 10 or 20 hoops.
Wow.
And I'm thrilled to be able to tell you that since then, I've worked up to 300.
What's that number again?
300.
So she's so cute. She comes up to me and she's like, well, what's the biggest revolution you've seen? Like, how many times a person can do it? I'm like, yeah, I don't know. And she's like, I can do it 300 times. And I'm like, I don't know. They had a hoop thing somewhere. It was a fundraiser, and somebody hooped for like 2 hours. And she's like, 2 hours? But it's all about finding a way to move where you are. And so when she told me this, that the alternative practice at this thing she went to was hooping, and I'm like, oh. So I asked if I could talk to her. So at that point in time, what was your mobility then, and how do you feel about the exercise you're getting now? Do you think that helped improve your mobility? I'm just kind of curious now.
Definitely. I would say, it's been a journey, so there's lots of
ups
and downs in
my
mobility, my balance. I will tell you that the reason I kept up with the hooping is because, number one, it was giving me confidence in my body again. I had been losing an overall sense of confidence due to a lack of ability to walk normally without assistance. Balance issues were declining, and I noticed it was really affecting my overall personal confidence. So hula hooping just returned that to me. It helped me feel athletic to some degree.
Absolutely, right? Absolutely. And so like she's sitting here talking, do you know what I hear? I hear music. I mean, what she's saying is like music to my ears because giving you confidence. Because I think as a person who has MS, when your body doesn't respond the way you want it to, then to find a way that it's like, wait, I want to do this and it's working, whoop, whoop, so that becomes, kind of like the celebration of the day. And so she tells me she hoops every day, and that, well, we had a little lapse off because things were busy, something happened. And so, this summer didn't hoop enough. I've been journeying and traveling with the hoop, but, today I'm like on this super happy high because I had another a lady left me today crying because she didn't think she was going to be able to do it.
Wow.
And then when she did it, she was crying, and I was just like, and it takes a moment, right?
Yeah, it's really special. Listening to your talk yesterday about the value, the power of hula hooping, and the fun and joy that it can bring, just really touched me deeply because you really reinforced why instinctively, intuitively, I knew it was important to do hula hooping privately without anyone holding me accountable. So Thank you for the work that you do and your beautiful, profound story yourself and how you engage others. It just brought back a whole new life of energy.
But here you are now, sharing what you've been doing, and it wasn't necessarily something she was broadcasting, and I'm like, well, can I interview you? So she said, okay. So before we're done, one of the things I do on Stories from the Hoop Circle is I usually have people hoop out with me.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take a break, but you and I are going to hoop together, and I'll add a little music to it. So before this event is over, you and I will do a little hooping in front of this bad boy, and we will add that to the end of the interview because iMovie's awesome. So, hey, Cynthia, my new friend, she's a warrior. and a kindred spirit. And I want to thank you so much. And you know what I have to say to you people out there? You can move. Let's do it.
Awesome.
Woo! We just worked up a sweat. We were hooping it up at the Wahls Protocol Seminar. But, you know, Cynthia and I were talking. She goes, you know, I wanted to say one more thing. So go. What else did you want to
I just
share?
want to say that hula hooping has also helped me a great deal with balance and with core strength. And I have to say, I tell my friends, well, I can't run and I can't walk without assistance, I can hula hoop. So,
Yes.
yes.
So let's hear it for the hula hoop people. What? There's a crowd in the background? Yeah. So let's hear it for the hula hoop. Hey, I want to thank Cynthia again for taking time out to hoop with me.
Oh, thank you, Amy. Thank you so much.
Get going, people.
All right.
You got to move. Pause a second. You smile. Take a deep breath. I'm sure this actually recorded here. What? Import in progress.